Welcome back. This is Sandra from the NCNG Group, North Coast Networking Group. I'm your membership captain, and this will be the final video of learning for our new members or any members that want to catch up on how to do things that they might have forgotten about. But in this segment, we're going to cover how to pay your dues. So for this, again, we're going to go back to our regular website, northcoastnetworkinggroup.com. And on the far right side, you'll see where it says resources. You'll click on that, and then you'll see where it says pay dues. So we're going to click on pay dues. And every single item on this list has already been pre-filled in for you. So you don't have to guess how much things cost. Everything is already pre-filled. So right now you'll see that it's a $0 amount because I haven't added anything into the cart yet. So pretend that I'm going to pay a quarterly due. So in the very first bubble where it says quarterly dues, I'm going to put a count of 1 in here. And then did you guys see how this dollar amount changed to $268.04? Well, that's because it's the quarterly due, $260, plus making an additional contribution to North Coast Networking Group that will cover the processing fee of $8.04. So if for some reason you don't want to cover the processing fee, nobody's going to know. You're not going to have a big black X mark on your back or anything like that. If for some reason you don't want to cover the credit card processing fee that it costs to charge your credit card, then just uncheck this and it'll go back down to $260. Most of us, probably all of us, leave that checked. But like I said, for some reason, if you don't want to cover the processing fee of a credit card processing, then just uncheck it. And then also, if you're a new member, you will also be paying a $250 initiation fee. So you're going to go ahead and add that in there as well. And then if you've gone beyond 2 weeks of the quarter, the first 2 weeks of the quarter, you're going to pay a delinquent due fee of $10. So for some reason, if you just haven't paid the quarterly fee by the first 2 weeks of the quarter, you will be delinquent. So I'm going to uncheck the new member initiation fee because I'm not a new member. I'm also not delinquent. So I'm going to uncheck that. And then let's pretend it's January 1st of the year and you've been a member. So you are going to pay an annual renewal every year of $100. So that's only for January for first quarter. So every first quarter of every year, if you're a member, you're going to pay this $100 annual renewal fee. The only exception we ever allow for this annual renewal is if you're a brand new member and you joined our group in the 4th quarter of the year. It's the only time that you'll ever be allowed to skip a year of that annual renewal. We just don't think it's very fair that if you've just joined our group in the 3rd quarter, that come, January of the new year, you're going to pay an annual renewal fee of $100. We just decided as a group, as a board, to let you off for that first year. Okay? And then additional donation amount, that would only apply if our treasurer has told you that you owe an additional amount. And that's where you're going to be putting the amount. Like, for instance, if you joined our group in the middle of a quarter, you're not going to pay $260 for that first quarter because you weren't there the entire quarter. So then your treasurer will tell you how much you owe and you'll put that amount in here. Okay? So for just regular quarterly dues, you're not a new member, you're not delinquent, you're not in January, and you don't owe any additional amount. Let's just pretend that that was the circumstances here. So you'll just add a 1 to the quarterly dues and you'll pay the $268.04. And you'll go through it like a regular shopping cart. First name, last name, address, email address, phone number, credit card information, and that you're not a robot and you'll pay. So when you're done paying at any time on our website, you do have to send the treasurer a text message or an email to let him know the last 4 digits of your credit card so that he knows to check you off. What happens is that the credit card processor takes your credit card payment, but they don't, for security reasons, they don't tell our treasurer who it was. They just only say the last 4 digits. So unfortunately, we won't know it's you unless you tell the treasurer your last 4 digits and that you paid. So if you wouldn't mind adding that second step every time you make a payment, every quarter, to just tell the treasurer your last 4 digits, and then that'll help. Okay, so if you have any questions on this entire form for paying your quarterly dues, please let me know, or let the treasurer know, or let anybody on the board know that you have some questions on it, and we will help you. Okay, I just want to cover one last thing, since this was the last video of the training, was that there are other things on this page under resources that you can look at, which is the member directory, and then also one-on-one schedules. So we're in June 2023, and these are our current members, and everybody got aligned with another member. And if you don't know what one-on-one means, I'm going to cover that in the next video. And then presenters as well, they're all on here. So just wanted to cover like what else was on that page, and I'll do that in the next video. Thanks, you guys.